Today we're going to explore a line from a book called Conversations with God, written by Neil Donald Walsh. And the line is, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Take the first step. That's the only way you're moving. One of the things I've learned is that there are certain books that can really help you gain clarity on your own life, on your own journey. For me, one of those books was a book called Conversations with God. And there is a specific line in the book that really jumped out at me at one point. And the line was, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. By the time I got to the point of reading that book, I had already been on my own personal journey of personal development, self-awareness, spiritual development for about 8 or 9 years. And with hindsight, I was able to look back at a place in my life where my comfort zone actually was creating so much pain for me that it was almost a point of insanity of living in that point. I had been drinking, I had been using drugs, I had been numbing every aspect of my life. But as sick as it sounded, I was comfortable there because I knew when I got up in the morning, if I ingested the alcohol, if I ingested the drugs, I was going to have a specific outcome at the end of the day. And I could count on that. It was safe for me. I didn't have to deal with emotions. I didn't have to deal with responsibilities. I was very comfortable in that insane place in my life. And talk about stepping outside of your comfort zone. There came the point in my life where I had to make the decision that I could not continue living the way that I was living because either I was going to die or I was going to kill somebody else and have to live with that for the rest of my life. And I had to leave a space of what was very strange security for me behind, of knowing every day that I was living that same reenactment over and over again. And I had to make a choice to step outside of my comfort zone and face life. And it was one of the most amazing choices that has ever happened. Your comfort zone doesn't have to be as bizarre as mine was. But I want to offer this to you as an idea. If you're continuing to do the same thing every day, all you're doing is reenacting what you've done the day before. Opening yourself up to trying something new, trying something different, stepping beyond that comfort zone will change your life. It will change your life forever. We were put on this earth to create. We were put on this earth to experience. When we were children, when we were babies, that's exactly what our life was about, was experiencing new things, creating by participating in life. And a lot of times as we get older, we lose that. We forget the joy of being present in life and experiencing life. It may not be easy, but I do promise you that if you step outside of your comfort zone, if you take that one step, your life will never be the same. Life truly does begin when you step past the repetitive process of a comfort zone and begin to take the risks to live the life that you deserve and that you're here for. So I ask you to take a moment right now and look at your life and ask yourself, what are some of the things that I'm hiding from by staying inside this comfort zone? And what's one small step that I could take today, that I could take at the very latest tomorrow, that would at least move me in a forward direction? I promise you, if you take that step, you will find a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, that your life has truly taken on a new shape. Continue to expand yourself, continue to expand that comfort zone. And again, I do promise you that life will change. So I look forward to hearing what type of results you get. I look forward to seeing you again soon on one of our next episodes. Take care.